right? I can slide this way. You can basically see what we're doing here. So we're going to replace the blade. I use Pro Edge handles because when I worked with Christopher Wilde and others in New York, they were popular and I like them. I rarely have to replace the handles. I mean, the lettering fades over time. Sometimes you have to be a little careful with this because it's sharp. There we go. So you push it through, and once it's loose, you can slide it out. Get my new blades right here. Come in packs. Change your blades. Like, why would you not? Sort of an obvious play to keep your work tight. Oops. So then it's back in, tightened. What happened to the music? And I've recently been watching these process videos of people who are producing recompositions. I'm not sure. Oh, also, by the way, you want to have, anytime this happens, you don't want to accidentally have a blade that you know is bad lying around. You might end up using it. And so what I do, I think everybody does, is you want a container for the I call it dead soldiers. You want a container for the dead soldiers so you don't accidentally end up reusing one that's bad, right? Drop it right in there, sealed. Now I wonder if I could melt those. That might be interesting. I think I want I was curious whether I could get the crown out of the reverse. I can more of it. I'm going to get rid of some of that blue down around his chin and forward around and clean it up. And we're going to get several of these now. We're going to pull them all out from these coasters. I'm going to grab my magnifier. So you can see it's basically a couple of loops that are in a bendable forgeable. It's not the right term. You know what I mean? Movable. And it gives me a much better ability to see the action. Keep your blade clean as you're going. This material is not great, so you have to... It's better to winnow away what you can than risk cutting into, quality parts of the image. Can't remember what this reminds me of, this song. It's been a while since I've been doing some collage, guys, so I might be a little clunky today. Yeah, this Native American or conquistador. I don't know what he is. Is he Aztec? Is he Mexican? Is he... It's a Dos Equis lager. They also make Indio beer, which has a gorgeous Indian on it. I always enjoy Indio for that reason. Oh yeah, that's clean, baby. It really does help to have a loop, by the way, when you want to do this kind of stuff. It's not big, maybe the size of my palm at the end of the day. But he's a powerful image. And in the work I'm doing, just we talked about in the book Consilience the other day, the work I'm doing is about deconstruction and reformation of materials. My objective is to remake the context so that the meaning of any given specific image can be mine, as opposed to what it was maybe originally purposed for, or even what it might become. Depends on that. Boy, this is going to be tough, actually. To get this really clean is going to be tough. This paper is not conducive. I've done this once before. I've only used coasters twice. The other time was for an Oakland piece. And there's something really nice about them, which is if you get them this close, you can, because of their thickness, you see how there's a paper thing going on there? Because of their thickness, you can trim using small blades. So, all you ASMR people out there will like the sound of that, right? Oh yeah, that's nice. And see, the problem with this bit is you can't really see his hair down here. So we could just do one of these moves and get rid of all of that. Yeah, I like that better. Yeah, that's good. Here we have to worry about the chin. Is rather difficult. Let's see if we can. I really love this new magnifier that I got. Of gluing in a way. Gluing is about thickness of the glue and the textures that you're putting together. This is about the thickness of the paper and your ability to kind of keep the the crappy stuff on the back so that the front has a leading edge that's really crisp. Then when I put this on some other piece of paper, the contrast will be extremely high, right? So we want to gut it a little bit, Sometimes I tell people, when people ask me about my work, sculptural, I'll say, no, it's not sculpture technically. But it is because materials in marrying them together, a real strong leading edge. You see that? And that'll give us a real face here. You better cut with a bevel with these kind of coasters because first one. What do you think of that? You like that? Yeah, cool. Dead soldiers, and maybe you can still see them. Kind of. Right. There he is. There's our guy. I really like the slope that goes up from his. Oh, gotta be careful.
Thank you. Your number. Do you think you
This one's a little better. Why isn't my blade tight? It's not good. Sometimes the blade tight. You don't want it to come loose.
you